Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Smoothie King Center in downtown New Orleans, tonight it's the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Won by the Bucks. Big finish at the rim.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Lonzo controls the offense. Matthews to Adetokunbo. Driving right to the basket. Adetokunbo to Middleton from long range. And Chris Middleton, good on the quick release that time.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
To Favors. Not done yet. Holiday to Ball. Brook Lopez. Huge block. That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. With a drop step. Giannis Adetokunbo sends it away. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Giannis Adetokunbo. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. New Orleans will take it up.
Hey, double screen.
It was right there. Giannis in control of the basketball. His team up by 7. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Holiday, pass to the rim. To the outside. Ball. His first effort off the mark. Bucks basketball. Bledsoe to Matthews. Wesley Matthews above the rim. Safe to say notice has been served.
Sometimes things go good. Other times things go great. Everything going that team's way right now.
Holiday. Can't connect. It's Middleton with the rebound. Giannis with it up top. The lead is 11. Nothing going here on that drive. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Bledsoe. Can't get the bounce. Matthews to Middleton. Trying to cash in. Brook Lopez. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Pelicans basketball. Ball. Brook Lopez swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Bledsoe. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here comes the screen. To Ball. Brook Lopez with the block. That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Redick. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
To DiVincenzo. Middleton, active hands to stay with it. We'll get a jump. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. Offensive goaltending, waves it off. To Favors.
Big kick right there.
Redick. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Antetokounmpo. Looking for his man. Hart. Great defense there, forcing the pickup to Josh Hart. To Redick. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
DiVincenzo. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Mike Budenholzer seen enough from this group. Here comes some changes. The Bucks at the controls.
Keep that way, keep that way.
Surveys the floor. Antetokounmpo to DiVincenzo. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Hart. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Almost unlucky bounce. Derek Favors snatching it out of the air. finishes strong.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
The drive right to the basket, and he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one, counted.
Good shot.
Two for two on that trip.
Good shot, bro.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. First quarter is complete. The Bucks in front. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
For three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Bledsoe with it up top. Leads three. Tough make through traffic.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Lopez. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Lonzo with it. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Ball. Robin Lopez sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Korver. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound corralled by Lopez. Bledsoe with the basketball. The lead stands at 10. Lonzo Ball. Tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Favors to Ball. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe, 2 of 4 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Whistle stops play, timeout New Orleans, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Ball with it up top. Trailing by 10. Throws it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Bucks at the controls. Probing the defense. To Middleton. Fires the three. And Chris Middleton on his own island hits it from three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Favors. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Bledsoe with it up top. It's an 11-point game. Robin Lopez. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Ball. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Bledsoe. Deep left corner. Middleton. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Count the basket inside.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Bucks basketball. Bledsoe to Middleton. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
From the painted area, won't go down. Oh!
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
It's that time for new blood. Mike Budenholzer makes the move to his bench. Adetokunbo to Lopez. That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. Goaltending's called. Count the basket. Milwaukee with the basketball. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Shot from the lane won't go. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Brook Lopez trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Off the mark on his free throw. To Ball. Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shots not going down. Bledsoe with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. Driving right to the basket.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Ball. Going to launch beyond the arc. And it's Lopez there for the rebound. Bledsoe with it up top. It's a 9-point lead to Matthews. Well, you can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Ball. Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
and counted at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Desperation shot here from half court. The quarter comes to an end. The Bucks with the lead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucks will start the second half with a decent lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Pelicans have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Steals.
The New Orleans Pelicans have already given up a number of steals in this game, and that's indicative of a careless attitude. That must be corrected immediately if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Player of the half.
Brook Lopez is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
New Orleans going to take it up. Ball. Has a look. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Favors. Slam dunk, Derek Favors. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
That is great vision to set it up. Yes, Wesley Matthews. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Lopez. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Brook Lopez at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He struggled so far. And he missed the free throw. Ball with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Here comes the screen. To Ball. Fires the three. He missed his first four from downtown. He finally gets a three to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
The Bucks at the controls. Eric Bledsoe. He's now 4 for 6.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Holiday in possession. The deficit now up to 13. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Drew Holiday trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. Bucks at the controls. Giannis for 2. Giannis! Antetokounmpo. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Couldn't keep it in. Off Derek Favors.
Take care of the ball.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Lead is 12. To Antetokounmpo. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Giannis Antetokounmpo able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And he buries it.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. And he'll go to the foul line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Lonzo Ball with the rock. To Holiday. Here comes the screen. Ball. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Lonzo Ball matched up with Connaughton. Redick. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. J.J. Redick is going to get a chance at 3 here for his career 89%. Can't connect on the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. Off the mark. Only makes 1 of 3. DiVincenzo to Adetokunbo. 4-3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Brook Lopez. He's now 5 for 6.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Korver. Probing the defense. Baseline drive. That's no good. To Favors. From the painted area, won't go down. And a nice finish at the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To DiVincenzo. Adetokunbo. Open look. Wide open look. Won't go. Rebound taken by Milwaukee. A lot of contact. No whistle.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
And stuffs it home. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Bucks basketball. Ball into the front court. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Screen coming. Ball. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Korver to Adetokunbo. Short jumper stays out. He throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
And too much contact.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Footer at the buzzer. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Third quarter comes to an end. The Bucks in control so far. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
To Matthews. Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball. Favors. Slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
To Matthews. Has a chance. Matthews unable to get it to go. Milwaukee with the basketball. To DiVincenzo. Takes stock of the floor. Screen coming. To DiVincenzo. Lopez. From long range. Misfires. It's no good. Gets it in the right corner. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Almost, but no good. To Josh Hart. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Here's Lopez. Down low to DiVincenzo. Hits at the line. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Now 4 for 9.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. With the interception, great defensive play.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Bledsoe. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Favors. Robin Lopez pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Shot from the lane won't go. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Nice swat that time.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Ball. Oh, Lonzo Ball. Now 3 for 9.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The Bucks at the controls. To Bledsoe. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Middleton from the outside. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
He's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Ersan Ilyasova, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 77% at the line. And he makes them both. It's Pelicans ball. Ball. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Bledsoe with it up top. His team on top by 13. The pass set it all up.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Layup goes down. Well done.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
J.J. Redick. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Time to shuffle things up. Adetokunbo to Lopez. Derek Favors rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And count the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Ball to Favors. Brook Lopez with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Lonzo Ball at the line. Knocks down the first. That one won't go. One more to come. Shot no good. Makes just 1 of 3 on that trip. Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Korver. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Oh, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Derek Favors. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Bledsoe. To Lopez. Just not going down. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Now an intentional foul. Jay, I don't really see the logic behind this. It's a double-digit deficit.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. The Bucks claim victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. Check out the leading scores for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Pelicans didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track. Bench points.
The Milwaukee Bucks had the kind of bench production that will make any coach proud. NBA games can be made easier when you're working with depth, and that's exactly what happened here today.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in his zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.